morning. So I got up about an hour ago. It's about 7:30 now. I also made some tea in my teapot actually, so there's a lot more in the kitchen. So I'll probably be going back in just like a couple minutes, but I wanted to come outside this morning because this is the first morning I've been able to in like 2 weeks because our landlord and everybody has been here fixing our roof, like completely redoing it, and they get here really early, so it's just been like banging and like really loud. So it's done. I think they might be doing the shed today, but they're not here yet, so I just wanted to come outside and have a nice quiet morning, and it's beautiful. All the birds are chirping. Rama's out here with me. She's laying on the ground right now, but I brought out my journal, like my writing journal, and then just like my personal journal. So I'm gonna do a bit of writing. I actually really want to go to the store, probably not today, but this week sometime, and go to like Hobby Lobby or something and get new journaling supplies because I have a vision for like a journal that I want to do, and I have none of the supplies for it. So I might be doing that maybe tomorrow because I have the day free, so that should be fun. But today I think I'm going to a coffee shop with my cousin, possibly my brother. I'm not sure. I don't know when we're going, but it's like 40 minutes away. We've never been there, but apparently it's like a really cute one. It's really busy too, and I looked it up and it looks like they have really good drinks. I also found an amazing coffee shop in town that I'd never been to. It has a used bookstore and a coffee shop, and I was there like last week. I got 4 books and the coffee was so good, and so I'm probably gonna go back there when I go to Hobby Lobby this week because it is adorable, and like I got 4 books for $15, so I'm there for it. Yeah, today should just be kind of a chill day. It's feeling a lot like fall lately, which is amazing. It's been pretty cold. I mean, not cold. It's been like 70 maybe. Like the high gets to 70, and I love it. The trees are also starting to change. I actually think that's because one of them is dying because it's not looking too great, but it looks like it's autumn with it dying. So, you know, we're just pretending that it's autumn and not the tree. Anyway, I am just going to do some writing and have a nice quiet morning out here. I'm so happy. It's just like, it's beautiful. So it's a little bit later. I was on the porch for a while actually just doing my journaling and stuff, which was really nice. They're on the roof again, so I think they're finishing up some like final things. But I decided to come in because it was getting a little bit loud. But I want to show you guys the books that I got at that bookshop the other day, like last week. I got 4. The first is Far from the Madding Crowds by Thomas Hardy. This is a book that I was actually needing to get because it's the one we're reading for book club. Like, I think we're meeting at the end of July at some time. I think it's like the 25th or something. So I was gonna get this at Barnes & Noble, but it was $20. So I found it at this place and it was $3. So bargain. I was so happy to find this. And my cousin loves this book. So I'm kind of intrigued. It's about like this woman in, I believe it's Victorian England, who inherits a farm, and it's kind of, I think there's like romance in it or something. I'm not really sure. It probably isn't a book that I would just like pick up for myself just because it's not the type of book I normally read, but I am interested and I'm kind of like curious. Plus we're reading for book club, so yeah, very happy about this. Next is The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas, and I'm so happy I found this book. I'm reading The Count of Monte Cristo right now actually, and so this will be the second Dumas that I read, and I think he's a great author. So the next 2 are more like scary books, I guess, like thrillers. The first one is The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I am so excited for this book. I would read this before any of the others, but I need to read the Far from the Madding Crowd book first. Plus I kind of feel like I should save this for like September or October because it's like a gothic horror / like psychological thriller. I think there's like some debate on what it actually is classified as, but it's about a governess who thinks that the kids she's watching, like I think there's 2 of them, I think she thinks that they're like possessed or something, and it's kind of like, are they actually possessed or is it just like her imagination or something like that? I'm not really sure, but I've been meaning to read this and I'm very excited, and I feel like it's gonna be a good book and one that I really like because I love a good psychological, like, horror sort of book. And then the last one is an Agatha Christie. It's The Man in the Brown Suit. Can't go wrong with an Agatha Christie, really. They had actually like a bunch, like a whole collection of her books, and so I only got one. I might go back tomorrow and get a couple more because I do want to read more Agatha Christie's. I've read quite a few, but like she's written so many that like there's a lot more that I could read. But I'll probably save this one for September or October too because it's like a mystery. So yeah, I lucked out. All these were like so cheap, and these are all books that I was like looking for anyway, so I have to go back and see what else they have. Apparently they got like a whole new shipment of books in last week, so they should have like a bunch of new ones. There was also a bunch of Emerson essays that I was going to get, and then I decided not to, and I'm really regretting it. So I'll probably get that when I go tomorrow as well because those look really interesting. So yeah, anyway, it's 9 right now, 9:24, so it's a bit later. I'm thinking about making, like, doing some baking of some sort. I'm not sure. We're going to get coffee at 2, like we're meeting at 2:30, I think, so not for a while, so I would have time to like make something, so we'll see. I'm gonna look up like an easy recipe. All right, I'm gonna make some coffee cake. I just got everything out, so we have all the ingredients, because I wasn't sure if we did, but we're good there. And I found an easy recipe, so I'm just gonna do this. I lit a candle and I'm gonna play some music. It's gonna be really nice. It's actually kind of nice weather for this too, because it's cloudy. It was supposed to be like complete sun today, but it is not that. It even looks like it might rain, but I don't think it will. But anyway, I am just gonna, like I said, put on some music and make this coffee cake. All right, so I just put the coffee cake in the oven. It should take like 40 minutes. I'm assuming it'll take longer though because the oven does not get very warm. I don't know why, but it always takes a bit longer. But I just set a timer and I'll check it in about 40 minutes and see if it's close to being done. So it's about 1 now. We're leaving in a bit less than an hour because the coffee shop's like 40 minutes away and we're meeting at 2:30. So I'm gonna do a little bit of drawing now. I'm gonna like do a sketch because I wanna do a watercolor painting later tonight. So I'm gonna like sketch the outline for it. At the bookshop that we were at the other day, like last week now, we found these really cool picture books. Like there was one that was like Swan Lake and it has all these really cool paintings and we got a couple. So I think I'm gonna find those and like flip through them and see if there's anything that I kind of want to like draw inspiration from or something. I'm not sure, but I feel like that would be kind of cool. So I'm gonna go and find those and also get my watercolor paper and do a little outline. I want to get like a watercolor notebook, like a really nice one. So I'm gonna look for one at Hobby Lobby this week. I also looked on Amazon, so I have that option too, but I'd rather get it at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure, but for now we just have the regular everyday paper that I've been using. Here's the Swan Lake book. It's pretty old. Let me. This is. And it just has these like really cool pictures or drawings. I mean, and like the story. This is what I have so far. It is not as easy as I was expecting. Like all the different angles are kind of hard and the proportions are also kind of difficult to get, so everything is like kind of off on mine, but we're getting there. I really did not get much done, but I have to go. But ooh, it's like a work in progress. So here's the outfit. I have this brown top that I thrifted a while ago, this light pink tank top with this like lace, and it has lace at the top too. And then a pleated black skirt, these light brown boots that I thrifted, perfect size and they're adorable. This is actually my first time wearing them. And then my sunglasses. So we just left the coffee shop. It's almost 5 now, so we were there for like 2 hours. You can turn that back on. But it was really cool. It was like a bar coffee shop kind of thing. They have jazz nights on like certain days too, and like they'll stay open late. So might go to one of those sometime. But it was very cute. I got a salted caramel latte. And we just talked the whole time. We met Katie there and did not make use of my books or anything, so, and Mike is with me too, but anyway, we're like, what, I don't know. We're supposed to get home at 5:10, so. Hey guys, it's a little bit later. I think it's almost 6 now. I've been home for a little bit and I just decided to come outside and get some fresh air. It's really pretty out. It's the perfect temperature. It's really like nice and quiet and it feels like fall. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of leaves around me and I'm loving it. I think this tree is just dying. I don't think it's because it's like getting to be fall. You guys can see Roma right here too. Of course she's out here. But yeah, I think this tree is on its last legs because it's dropping all of its leaves. But I think it's just like sick. But I'll take it because I am here for autumn. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I'm just so excited. I love summer, but it just gets too hot, and I love the autumn vibes. I'm here for it. And also like the fashion. I went to a thrift store the other day and I got a leather jacket and a really cute sweater. And you guys saw my boots. So I am prepared. so excited. But anyway, I don't know. I'm saying things from the house. I have my book. I think I am going to start this Agatha Christie. I wasn't going to, but I'm really in the mood. And I also have my notebook out here. This is just what I brought to the coffee shop. I didn't get a really chance to do much, but it was really fun. So I'm just going to sit out here and enjoy the evening. It's just beautiful. And the view's gorgeous too. So